Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. This is actually a different type of video. Kind of at the start, you don't really see me like at this type of form, but I will explain everything here of basically what happened and going forward. So basically what happened was my PS5 decided to basically crap itself. So it's still next to me, but the thing really does not work like that anymore. So I had to buy the game on PC, which I do own a PC, so thankfully it all kind of worked out perfectly. But I purchased a PC, I purchased the game on PC, so now I'm probably going to be starting to do league races on F125 on the PC, roughly, to see maybe if I get the PS5 fixed. But honestly, this was a lot better, so hopefully all this works out great. But this is actually a different type of league racing video. I've been kind of implemented a couple more little edits in this, so a lot of things I couldn't do with the software I originally ran is now kind of moving over to the PC, so it actually might make the videos a little bit better, but like I said, I don't know. But anyways, enjoy round 5 of Rapid Race League around the Monaco Grand Prix, as we do have to take an engine penalty. So fortunately missed one race, and well, actually missed a couple of races due to some endurance racing, so had to take an engine pen, and you will see me at the back at Monaco. So let's dive on it and see what happens in this video. So here is the standings from basically all the other races that we had. So we are sitting P12 in the standings. Obviously we've only made one event, and that was obviously from the one podium, so it hasn't been that great of a season so far for my side. But obviously with the endurance racing and all that stuff, it really sort of just got into the way of things. Oh, ain't this fucking fantastic. Well, it's obviously not great. Obviously, starting P15 with an engine penalty, specifically at a track like Monaco, it is not the one that you would like to see. But obviously, we definitely got a lot of ground to make up, specifically in today's race. So that is mainly the goal, to the best that we can. Obviously, like I said, I mean, at this point, we just have to try to survive. Points would be awesome, but again, at the moment, I'm not sure how points are really going to be. So you kind of just sort of have to play it safe and see what happens. But obviously, a couple of the Ferraris are back here. A lot of people with engine pens, so anything can happen in this race. Completely different over here. Talking over strategy, I mean, realistically, a one-stop, or not a one-stop, a two-stop would obviously be the best, to be hard, medium, medium. I was logistically thinking about that, but I have a strong feeling we are going to get some safety cars, so honestly, I might go medium, medium, hard, because I think that honestly might be the best strategy. Alright, do we go with this, chat? Do we, chat? I don't know what to do, chat. I feel like there's gonna be safety cars. Considering that it is Monaco, there really should be safety cars, but like I said, this is Division 1, this is not any other type of division, so realistically anything can sort of happen, I guess you could say. But yeah, honestly, we just have to pray for the best. I'm just gonna go with it. I have a strong feeling there's gonna be a safety car. I have a strong feeling about it. And there we go, we made the strategy call. We're gonna go with the medium, medium, hard strat. That should be the best strat. Obviously, like I said, anything can happen, and it is Monaco, so I do expect maybe a couple of safety cars. But starting 15th, not a great position. Obviously, you want something better, but logistically, you can't have everything. And lights out, and away we go for the start. We actually get a pretty decent start, already going up to turn 1. No heroics in the Saint Default, please. Jesus Christ. We've had a couple casualties. That is not great. We've had a couple crashes already from the start, and yeah, a lot of people got taken out early.
5 red lights, and it's an instant getaway. Worthless Eagle and Joseph Thunder are getting up similar, so we're gonna look a little further back, as there's already a pileup. Candy number 4, I thought would have a great race, is already spun. 10-second for Doctor.
There is a lot of people without front wing, so I expect both the Ferraris are in, both the Williams are in, the Red Bulls are in, both Astons are in. Actually, no, one Aston, I do apologize. But yeah, there is a lot of people that are already in the pits, and a lot of people specifically with engine pens that got caught up in that incident. So 100% sure Numba KND sort of spun and then collected a couple other people within in that whole ordeal. So that wasn't really the best, but obviously we said no heroics in the Saint Deval. A couple people took some heroics, but obviously racing incident, I guess you could say. So a lot of people were really frustrated with how that incident played out. So, and you can see half the grid is basically split up at this point. And Reimer does have some front wing damage. I don't know where he got that front wing damage from. I am not 100% sure where he did get that. I don't know if he hit the inside wall. I don't know if he got caught up in that incident, but he looked pretty fine from last time I checked. So I do maybe expect him to come in to the pit stop, and this is one of the first times actually I don't have him in my ear, unfortunately, because I'm on the PC, and we were trying to get into a Discord call, and it just didn't happen. So this is probably the first time I think I've ever raced without him in my ears. So usually me and him like to work together and talk about strategy, but we have to go solo today, unfortunately. But hey, you never know what's gonna happen. So specifically, and now being the only driver within the Kicksauber team, it's going to be a big shoes to fill at the moment, because we do not have a second seat open at the moment. So we do have a second seat open, but realistically we don't know who's going to take that second seat. So yeah, it's the one-man show right now, but so far up to P5, not a bad start. My frames are so bad. I can't drive like this, man. As you can see, definitely not happy with the frames I'm getting. Obviously running on medium graphics, obviously, like I said, I'm trying to figure this out. But Reimer's out. He actually DNF'd. I don't know, unless he retired in the pits or something like that. But yeah, he is out of the Grand Prix, which is kind of a shame, because he's really a really good racer around Monaco, and fortunately got caught up in a little incident. So yeah, obviously a lot of ground to make up now, but that moves up, and that's a threat that we don't have to worry about too much per se. But yeah, we are so far chilling in P5. PRL Optic on his debut, having a really good job so far. I think he had to take an engine pen, fortunately for his first race, but that second car had to take an engine pen, so obviously not the way that he wants to start. But me and him up a pretty good amount of positions, and yeah, honestly we just keep on chucking along. But the car's coming out a little bit towards the rear of the field. A little bit of the back end slides here and there, a couple oversteer and understeer moments, but yeah, Optic is a little bit slow. I don't know if he has wing damage or not, but definitely not working out for the greatest for him right now.
Over the Kicksauber of Savage, he's come out of nowhere, P15 to P5. Amazing race from him so far. Is that Optic with wing damage? It might as well be. Yes, it is. Front left wing plate damage.
And there he is. He does have wing damage, and I was kind of curious. I thought he did have wing damage because that end plate was a little bit, I think I saw an end plate broken off on that McLaren. So he's going to be a little bit slow, but during the safety car, or if we ever get a safety car, he should be able to get that wing change and come back out. But Joseph Dunrod is out. He crashed all on his own. Well, there's the first one. And there is the first of possibly many safety cars. And we're going to pit, obviously, like I said, it's a forced two-stop event. So Optic's going to get a brand new wing on his car. He's really going to be he's probably just only going to lose one position to Indy. And we kind of missed on the button, as some of the button maps were kind of confusing on my wheel. Obviously I had to change everything over, so all my settings are a little bit weird at the moment, but got pretty well up to pace in just in the span of basically about 4 hours to get used to everything. So it definitely was a bit of a learning curve, but I didn't lose too much time, so that's also a good plus. But we're not having any disconnects. Fortunately, the PS5 was having all of those issues, and that's probably why it sort of exploded. But Fifi the Duck is out. He just crashed at the swimming pool. I don't know if he just cut the sort of just smacked that guardrail or that just something, but he just straight up crashed all on his own trying to catch back up to the field. So that is not great. Funny Wadeband, the Division 2 driver, is going to be leading this Grand Prix ahead of Worthless Eagle and Full Sender, and we sit P4. PRL Optic right behind. Actually, now here comes It's Indy with a 10-second time penalty. Worthless Eagle also with a 3 seconds. So a couple people having some penalties, which is not specifically at a track like Monaco. You don't really hear people get penalties. Most of the time I just see people get drive-throughs, but I wonder if they've been cutting the chicanes a little bit. I wonder if they've been a little bit fighty with some of the parts on the racetrack, obviously. But yeah, obviously Wadeband, he's on a two. Obviously everybody's got a force 2-stop, but he's on very old hard tires. But Worthless Eagle's got a great shot to get him here, and he's actually getting a really good exit. He's going to possibly go around the outside. of Funny Wayband. He's going to make that pass done, and yes, he does. Worthless Eagle up into P1. He now leads the Grand Prix, and Wayband second, Sender in third. Sender, I believe, does have some wing damage, so we got to keep an eye on that wing damage as well. But so far, everything is not going out too great.
As Full Sender getting past Joshy. But Full Sender having a little bit of a moment. Is that going to give Savage an invite? Somebody close, Doctor.
Thought about a good little run. I thought Sender went down on the inside on Wayband. He didn't really get past, unfortunately. He's going to have to try it one more time. But yeah, we're definitely both getting impatient because, again, he's on old tires and he's just very slow at the moment on pace. But we definitely got to get around this guy quick. That's for sure. Get this kid out the way. Jesus Christ. He's holding up a fucking line. He's got a bunch of anchored cats behind him. See, just sort of trying to laugh it off, but also Sender should be able to get him a couple times. He's just really got to pick the right moment to sort of do it. But like I said, we got to pray that Wayband comes in a couple laps. Logistically, those hards should be good for about lap 18, lap 20. So I wonder if he is going for the medium. And there we go. Sender gets a great pass on Wayband. Go down the inside. Fucking kid. That was stupid by me. Definitely did think about it, but yeah, that was a little bit of an outrageous move from me. I probably should have backed out of there, but almost. And we're going to sneak one possibly down on the inside and make a little bit of contact with Wayband. That would have been tight. That probably would have been an airplane crash, let's be honest here, and sort of backed out. So hopefully he comes in this lap, but you can see he's burned a lot of battery so far. And there we go. Actually, someone is retired, and there we go. We got a VSC now deployed. So now the question is, will Wayband come into the pits and get rid of those hards and go onto the medium tires? Logistically, he should, because that's what I would do personally, in my opinion. Thank fucking God. And he does. He does get rid of those tires, thankfully. And, well, VSC is, VSC's done. And we get back underway. And, yeah, obviously, like I said, now we're up into P3, so now we have a pretty comfortable podium at the moment, and now we just sort of have to focus and push forward and hopefully get up to Sender. Now, Sender does have some wing damage. He also got a 3-second time penalty, so that is not what he wants right now at the moment. But, yeah, it's not great for him, but you can see top 3 both got, well, basically top 2 basically all got 3 seconds, so maybe we can be in a prime position, but now the question is, how do we get past Sender and do we get around him?
Oh, Full Sender, he's got a hot Savage on his tail. Savage coming back after a little bit of a excursion on these 24-hour races. Now all over the back of Full Sender in a Formula 1 car. So going from driving GT3s, doing 24 hours of Watkins Glen. He's got a lot of different iRacing experience, and I'm sure he's back into the mix for a potential podium.
And yes, we've only had really competed in one endurance, not one endurance, only one race so far this season. We've been doing a lot of endurance races at the moment, but now we should be getting back into the swing of things. Almost just put the car in the wall. Oh my God, as you can hear my audio coming through, that was almost a race under, and Optic is all over the back of us now, and he's got a great shot to send one down the inside if he can. But Sender now, that's actually put some breathing room on Sender, because now I'm under threat from Optic. He's going to possibly do one that I came out of F1 24, go down the inside. He thought about it, we sort of cover him off, and he sort of backed out of there, but he's going to stick his nose possibly one more time. He does not, but yeah, he's very much getting impatient as well behind us because he wants to get around us quick. And like I said, Sender's got wing damage, so Sender is very slow at the moment. You can see 11 seconds is the gap, which with Worthless Eagle, and Mint Block is 8 seconds behind as well. He actually has a lot of damage, so he's got another train of cars behind him. So there's a lot of trains going on around the field, and a lot of different people on different strategies at the moment. But you can see that Sender is really struggling, but he's not too slow at the same time, so he's sort of at the same time doing a pretty decent job considering what he does. And actually there goes Optic down the inside. He pulled one that I did on 24, and he's going to get that move done. What a pass from Optic, and that was a very good pass from him. I have to give him credit, because that one I was thinking about doing it, but I was not too close to Sender, and I just couldn't get close to him. But Optic was right all over the back of us. Obviously, on those hard tires, he had much better grip compared to happy like that what we have right now, but there goes the wing, slightly damaged as well.
I really did fuck myself, didn't I?
Really did screw ourselves right there, so that was not ideal to break the wings. We gotta track them its warning as well, but yeah, that was not what we really needed. And Sender goes into the pits now, and hopefully I don't know if he's gonna change that wing. He could logistically change that wing, but anything can happen.
No, fuck it, I'm not changing it.
As we are not changing the wing, we're gonna actually not change it because I don't think Sender changed it as well. So we're gonna come into the pits now and get rid of this wing. Not get rid of this rim, but just get on some new tires and possibly just try to get something as we completely hit the button wrong.
The button. Oh, okay. Now I find the button.
That was just a straight up mistake. I'm trying to learn all my button mappings as well, so it was a little bit tricky to get used to everything. But yeah, we're gonna come back out we're gonna come back out P8. We're gonna be behind Sender and Docta. So now the question is, when do these guys pit? I think these guys already had their 2 stops, but like I said, now at this point we're just gonna have to play some catch up and try not to get any more wing damage, because that is not gonna help us whatsoever.
Of course, it's on the side of the car that I don't want it at.
Very much on the wrong side of the car. I honestly preferred it on the right side, or logistically I honestly would prefer it on the right side of the car over the left side, but yeah, honestly it is crucial to not get front wing damage at Monaco, and the reason why you can't really afford wing damage is because, again, you're just going to be so slow, and it's really not going to help you whatsoever. So we just have to keep on pushing forward. But Docta and Spicy should be coming in, as Docta, he is all over the place right now on those old tires. It is not looking good. He's actually hit the wall, and he's really struggling out there, so hopefully Docta pits.
Jesus, Docta.
Jesus, Docta, yes indeed. He is all over the place, so hopefully he comes into the pits. Spicy seems to have his car a little bit more controlled compared to me at the moment, but as we break the wing again,
it's just, the thing is just undrivable.
This time on the right side of the car, so now it's really not looking too great for us. And now we just have to keep on going now at this point, and with the wing damage only with 10 laps to go, anything can happen. But yeah, this race has really just gone from... Honestly, this race has really just gone bad. As Worthless Eagle, he's out. He's retired.
Oh, great. The leader crashed. This car is not making it. It's so undrivable.
The same corner that actually Joseph Dunrod did, he's completely choked that up as well. So Worthless Eagle is out. Who's next? That's the question.
I'm driving a fucking boat.
Very much, we're not happy within the car. We're really just not having the time of our lives out there at the moment. You can just tell by the frustration that I'm having. It's everything kind of went downhill, honestly, from just the wing damage. So you can see that Sender, he's got 6 seconds worth of penalties, and logistically, hopefully we can stay with him. But the car, it's just very much undrivable, and I'm sort of really struggling to understand. Not really understand. I'm just really struggling driving this car at the moment because, like I said, no front wing barely. Both wings are heavily damaged at the moment. And it is not looking too pretty right now within the camp for that P3, because Funny Wayban, he's on another set of hard tires as well, but he's almost hit the wall.
Motherfucker, it doesn't turn, dude. Yeah, I'm all fucked up. Worthless Eagle clocking out. Rough day for him. He was having a stellar one all day long as Optic takes the lead. Oh! Oh! Full Sender's out! And that's gonna be a VSC. I would assume it would be a full safety car. Oh my goodness! And that's another driver out, and Savage up in a free P2. Funny Wayban up in a free P3, and the Ferraris are somehow 4 and 5.
What has just happened in the span of 2 laps? Full Sender completely chokes the P2 away. He completely hits the inside wall, and that corner honestly is a very easy corner to sort of, okay, I'm gonna smack the wall there. So that was really kind of a choke job from Full Sender. To be fair, he was looking out for a P2, and he just completely choked that away. And then at this rate, both our wings are totaled. I mean, at this rate, we're just kind of on cruise control because I really can't do anything at this point. and actually goes on the inside of this funny wave bango. At this point, I'll just let him pass. I'll let him have the P2. You know, he's got much quicker pace than us. He's a lot quicker, so we'll just let him have it. But Mintbluck gets fast lap, not like it really matters anyways. Squirrel is out of the session as well. Tough break for him, but yeah, Mint, it sucks for him because I don't think you get fastest lap anymore for those points. But last lap now, Docta has actually caught up pretty well, so the man that we almost killed in Japan is right on our rear wing, so Docta will probably have an easy pass here. I don't see why I think he would get a good run there. You could just see we really struggling to turn through Casino Square. He's got the inside line, and he goes around the outside, and I'll let him have that. He's got 6 seconds worth of penalties, so unless he could pull 6 seconds away, then we'll have that spot back. But yeah, he's looking for a P3 on track. Compared to us, where, well, we're going to technically get the podium, depending on what happens to post-race pens, because I believe there might have been an incident with Funny Wave Ben, and I will get an eye on that towards the end of the race. But yeah, Docta is, yeah, he's definitely had, honestly, both the Ferraris, Docta and Spicy, really just got caught out of that first lap incident, and they really didn't deserve it. I mean, both of these guys have been super competitive this season. Both Ferrari drivers have really been getting into a rhythm. Spicy is easily one of the I feel like Spicy is easily like one of the best drivers in the league, and Docta, I feel like he's also up there as well. So both got a really strong Ferrari lineup compared to me, where I'm just kind of that midfielder type range. But you know, sometimes I'll sometimes I'll be a little bit competitive. But we're gonna get the podium. We're gonna secure a P3, and yeah, honestly, good result. 2 podiums back to back. So I'm fairly happy with that result because, to be fair, after where we were, it's pretty good to get some results on the board. So yeah, good results for Kick Sauber. Yeah, I'll take a podium. I could have had that win. I know it, but I fucked up. Maybe definitely could have had the win. It kind of just depends. But yeah, there is your post-race standings. With the P5 in the championship, with only 2 events that we've competed in, but yeah, P5 is so far looking pretty good, and we are sitting P4 in the constructors. So yeah, overall, very happy result today, and we'll take this moving forward. So there's that, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Obviously, like I said, I hope this kind of is a better video compared to all the other ones I've made, obviously, with all the editing and stuff like that I implemented. If you guys want to see more of that, let me know down below. I will greatly start doing that. Obviously, there's a couple things I want to work on the PC when it comes to the editing, and also just my software in general, because I know that the video is a bit sort of fuzzy and pixelated, so obviously that is something I'll have to work on in the future. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching this video. Keep on supporting this channel. I love you all for all the support you guys give me, and yeah, stay tuned for more, and catch y'all later.